All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakal, Kodash. Double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, the true elders of Israel who still rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this truth in sincerity. And to you, women and children, keep on enduring because the Lord is making these prophecies come to pass, and He's coming in soon. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 50. I'm going to start at verse 6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, We offend not, because they have sinned against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The inhabitants of justice, even the Most High, Yahweh, the hope of their fathers, remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he goats before the flocks. Okay, this is talking about how the leaders of the Israelites, which for those of you who don't know, are you so-called Native Americans, so-called African Americans, so-called Hispanics, according to the scriptures, according to the holy scriptures, and to you, also you Israelites, you scattered throughout the scattered throughout the rest of these other 17 nations. Okay, but this is talking about mainly in America. Okay, this is mainly talking about the Israelites that are in America. Now, I want to bring out a video. It's an interview that Tupac was being interviewed by, I think, at MTV or something, and he basically exposes that how these people in the industry, because a lot of these people in the industry, they know they're Israelites, but what they do, they cause confusion instead of pushing the vibration of the truth and letting their people know that they're Israelites. They have been set up to cause confusion, okay, through their music. Now, this uh, this is one of the things that we're gonna get to in the video. Just bear with me for a second. All right, this is now. I'm not bigging up this guy Tupac, because he he wasn't really in the truth. So, and all praises, honor, and glory go unto Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. This is just for edification.
Do it to the east side, and we're gonna prove once and for all that all these people talking about an East Coast West Coast war, they like the Judas was to Jesus. They only here to cause confusion.
All right, they only here to cause confusion, and that's what these sellouts are here for. That's exactly what these these artists have been set up to do. And they do it and the only reason why they continue to do it is because if they don't, they will be exposed and they will lose all their benefits, and they will be persecuted because they signed a blood a blood oath. They made a blood oath, and a part of that oath was to spread confusion. And the reason why Esau wants Jake in a confused mind state is because let's go back to the scripture. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep on playing this video.
We here to bring money and to bring change. They here to cause confusion. All these weak rappers, Nas, all these suckers, they battling off of East and West like this is a game. This ain't no game. If this was chess, we'd be yelling checkmate.
All right, so bear with me for a second. This is the reason why they want to keep Israel in a confused mindset, and this is the reason why they don't want Israel to know who they are. Okay, it reads at verse 7: all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not. Okay, because they have sinned against the Most High. Okay, so Esau is not. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to live up to. He doesn't want to admit his wrongs. You know, he wants to keep on blaming Israel for going off, which Israel did go off, and until they get and until Israel gets right, you know, until the 144,000 wakes up, we're still gonna be in this captivity, and this is what Esau wants. Esau wants to. He doesn't want the elect to wake up, because he knows once they wake up, his kingdom is gonna fall. You know, the Lord is gonna come back. Yahushua is gonna come back and destroy this kingdom, which he's already doing right now as we speak. It's just being destroyed from the inside out, so to speak, in a spiritual. Because right now there's a spiritual warfare going on, and Esau's losing, man, because there's so much information being brought out. You know, a lot of even a lot of the sellouts in the industry are they have no choice but to acknowledge that the Hebrew Israelites are the so-called African Americans, so-called Native Americans, and so-called Hispanics. All right, they have no choice but to acknowledge that fact. Now, as for the other 17, the Israelites scattered throughout the other 17 nations, that's a mystery. So it's not too many people that's gonna. It's not too many Israelites that's gonna really get that, for the simple fact that you really have to be in the truth to 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 receive that. You know, meaning you really have to live this lifestyle in order to receive that, because the Lord, he has a bunch of mysteries in the scriptures. You know, the scriptures say there was a time where, which I'm gonna get it, where the disciples came up to Yahushua and they asked him, why does thou speak unto them in parables? And Yahushua replied, because it is only given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom, bro. You know, but just I don't want to butcher it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get it. I'm just gonna grab my sword. Slop, just bear with me for a second. You know what? My computer ended up loading up faster, so I'm just gonna. Bear with me for a second. Okay. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10. Slakia. Matthew 13. We're just going to jump right into it. And you brothers can. Salak. This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 10. It reads, "And the disciples came unto him, saying, Why dost thou this is KJV. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? Verse 11, it reads, And Yahweh, and he answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given." So the truth is being sprung up through the earth, and only the 144,000 is going to receive the 100% truth. But this, but Israel is beginning to wake up as a whole. In America, the Israelites are beginning to wake up and know that they are the Israelites. And this is something that Esau feared what would happen, and this is the reason why. And this is the reason why he's pushing so many. He's creating so many sellouts. He's causing Jake to sell out to push this false narrative, to push this confusion, and even more so now as we speak, because the truth is out there, and Esau is like I said before, it's just, well, it's off of the spirit, because there's a psychological warfare going on, aka a spiritual warfare going on, and it's because it's and Esau's being exposed, you know. I'm gonna get this in a book of Obadiah, because it was prophesied. And when you read in the previous when you read in the previous verses in this chapter, Jeremiah 50, it mentions that Israel was going to wake up out of their sleep. You know what? We're just going to get that, but let's read verse 8. "Remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans," which modern day Chaldeans are the Americans, because they're because of their sorceries. For example, their TV, their media, all of these smartphones, all of this is considered sorcery. Okay, continuing on. "And be as the he goats before the flocks. Okay? Meaning, go out there on the highways and byways and push the truth. All right? Because, and prophesy, because that's what's happening right now. You know, that's what's happening as we speak. You know, the men are going out there on highways and byways and prophesying the downfall of this kingdom. And that's just one prophecy, but we're prophesying multiple things. You know, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. And I was gonna bring out the book of Obadiah, which you brothers can get it yourself, because it speaks about, because I mean it's one chapter and it speaks about how Esau was gonna be. That whole chapter speaks about Esau's downfall. You know, so go ahead and read that. And with that, I'm gonna end it. Well, I like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Rakal Kodash. Double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, the true elders of Israel, who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this truth and sincerity. And to you women and children, keep on enduring. This room was out of here. This is Brother Bashar. Shalom.